The Overthinking Test. Lena was a smart girl, but she often worried too much about small things. She would think and think, sometimes for hours, about things that hadn't even happened yet. Her friends called her the overthinker. One day, Lena's teacher told the class that there would be a big test the next week. As soon as she heard this, Lena began to worry. What if I forget everything? She thought. What if the questions are too hard? Lena spent every evening that week thinking about the test. She studied a little, but she spent most of her time overthinking. By the night before the test, Lena was so worried that she couldn't sleep. What if I fail? What if everyone does better than me? She was so focused on what could go wrong that she forgot to rest. The next morning, Lena was tired when she arrived at school. She looked at the test paper and realized it wasn't as hard as she had thought it would be. She answered all the questions and felt relieved. But because she hadn't slept well, she didn't feel her best during the test. When the results came out, Lena had done okay, but she knew she could have done better if she hadn't spent so much time overthinking. Her teacher noticed and asked, "Lena, why were you so worried? You're a good student." Lena smiled shyly and said, "I was thinking too much about all the things that could go wrong." Her teacher nodded. Sometimes, when we overthink, we make things harder than they really are. It's good to prepare, but it's also important to relax and trust yourself. Lena thought about her teacher's words. She realized that all her worrying didn't help her. It only made her more tired and nervous. From that day on, Lena promised herself that she would try to stop overthinking and trust herself more. Let's learn some words from the story. Overthinking. Thinking too much about something, often worrying about it more than necessary. Example, she was overthinking the test even though she had studied well. Relieved, feeling happy because something bad or difficult didn't happen. Example, I was relieved when the rain stopped before the picnic. Worried, feeling anxious or concerned about something bad that might happen. Example, he was worried about his friend who wasn't feeling well. Trust, to believe in someone or something, to feel sure that things will be okay. Example, I trust my friend to keep my secret.